Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the release build of IR's first gen. Now, before you ask, yes, there will be a link in the description box below to where you can download this truck yourselves. It'll be a link to the Steam Workshop page. That's the only place where you can get these trucks legitimately. Now, what I'm going to do is, since this is a release build, I'm going to walk you through all the features, and I'm going to show you guys around the truck, and then we're going to go and actually test out the different loads it can haul, and I'm actually going to load it up and see what it's like once it's when it's unloaded and when it's loaded. So let's go ahead and start this thing up and see what it drives like. Sounds really, really good, that's for sure. Now, in terms of customization, I'm going to back it up here into the garage. And as you can see, we have, I'm going to go all the way up to the top so you guys can see from the beginning to the end. Now, we have the bumpers, which in the front, you have a stock bumper with sort of a brush guard on top of it. And then in the rear, you have a stock bumper. I kind of wish that there was an option to toggle whether or not you had the brush guard, but minor details. Now, we're going to go ahead and put those on, and then the camper shell, you can actually throw that on as well if you so desire. I'm going to leave it off, but if you're into that kind of style, it does look really good with it on. Now, the extra fuel capacity just throws gas cans in the back. We're actually going to do that. Well, I'm actually not going to, but I've shown you guys what it looks like, though. And the headache rack looks really, really good. It's got lights in the back that actually, like, stay lit up, which is really cool. And then you have your toolbox, which you need to take the headache rack out in order to install, which actually looks really nice and at home as well. And the trailer is actually kind of interesting because it's sort of it almost looks like a trailer that you'd find kind of sort of sitting out in the back of somebody's yard. But it sort of looks like a bit of a homemade kind of homebrew trailer, you know, with like the wood siding and stuff like that. And then if you want to throw the window stickers on the back, you can. I'm going to leave them off because I think the truck looks really nice and clean without them. And now we're going to go ahead and set off and see how this thing drives and also pick up a load and see how it hauls. Now, the only way you would be able to haul a vehicle in that bed in that trailer would be if you were actually able to kind of drive the vehicle up and over it, which you could probably do with some Jeeps, but honestly, it's not really a trailer that's focused on vehicle hauling, which, I mean, is what it is. I mean, let's see. You can, okay, yeah, so there's not even, you can't even really, like, you know, take the back of it off even if you wanted to. So that's what I was looking for, to see if in advanced mode, if there was something that you could kind of, like, you know, change or alter about it, and there really isn't, which, wow, okay, so low 3 in this truck is, like, actually really low. High is a good pace, but not too fast. Not too fast at all. Like, perfectly fine for back roads like this. Now, the interior view is very well done. You can see you have, like, you know, a fully modeled dash. I mean, the camo seats, you can make your own judgment about that. You know, that depends on whether or not you're a big camo seat person, but you've got the switches up there on the dash. You actually have your shift lever, and you have a fully modeled dash. Now, it doesn't work, obviously, but in terms of, like, you know, how the dash looks aesthetically, it looks really, really good. Now, coming up to the loading area here, we're going to load this thing up with a few different things and just see what all is on offer in terms of using this truck in objective-based gameplay. So let's go ahead and pull into the log station here, and we'll get up to about here and get her stopped. Now, this is what can go in the bed. So you're talking about oil drums, which you can do up to 8 points of oil drums in the bed, which is actually really cool. And then you swap over to the trailer, and you have a 2-point, 4-point, and 8-point mulch load. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do 8 points in both, but the cool thing about this is the fact that you have 8 points in the bed of the truck itself and 8 points in the trailer. And honestly, even now in automatic mode, now that we've set off, it's not struggling at all. I mean, it kind of, you know, bogged down a little bit there because I let off because we were in automatic, but it really does do a great job, like a really, really good job. And it honestly, like, continues to impress me. So, on this map, I'm not exactly sure if we could go right or not. I know there's a block point there, but I feel like there's also no way around that block point. I mean, let's see. Okay, yeah, because the lumber mill's up there. You have to go through the... Oh, you have to go through the swamp. That's delightful. That's absolutely delightful. Let's see what it does if we take it off the beaten path and sort of try to go the back way. Oh God, it's staying in 5th. Jesus, I did not expect that. Yikes. Okay, it actually, like, is properly rolling now. Yeah, you could leave it in high and it'll just chug, man. It will absolutely just chug. It's got a lot of grip in the mud, even when it's fully loaded down with oil drums and a trailer. Like, I did not expect it to be that good in mud. That's really impressive. Now, using this truck in objective-based gameplay actually makes a lot of sense if you enjoy playing the American Wilds maps, because it fits right in. It looks like it could have come in the game. The trailer looks like it could have come in the game. The oil drums look like they could have been an in-game load, and so does the mulch. Like, everything here looks like it could have been included as a feature of the original game, which is not really all that common with mods. And real quick, I'm going to figure out which way would be the best route to take. And as per usual, the entire swamp is covered with cloaking, so they basically deliberately make it so that you don't know which way to go. Brilliant. And it's been so long since I've played this map objectively that I don't remember which way is the best way. So we're just going to wing it. We're going to throw it at high, we're going to wing it, and we're going to blast through this swamp. Wow, I thought the game was going to crash there. Like, it froze up really bad, and I was like, you all right there, pal? Wow, we're doing this all in high with 8-point loads in the truck and on the trailer. Dude, 99% of vehicles would have gotten stuck doing that. 100%. And I just kept it floored and high the whole time. This thing is killer, dude. It's really good. Oh my God. It just stayed in high through that. It didn't even... Wasn't bothered about it. Didn't care. We're going to have to take the long way around because I know if we go left, there's a block post down there. But, oh my God. And then if you throw it up into automatic mode, it'll shift into 5th, and it'll go even faster. Like, it's not a, it's not any sort of slouch. I mean, you could blow through a map doing this, because you have 8 points in the truck and 8 points in the trailer. Like, if you had, like, a 2-objective map, you could literally go to the lumber area, load up, take off, drop the barrels off at one lumber mill, and drop the mulch off at another lumber mill. Boom, done. I mean, it's not even remotely, it's like not even remotely funny how quickly you could finish a map with this truck. Literally, I guarantee you, I could take a map and just speed run it with this thing. You could probably finish most maps in under half an hour with this truck. I mean, now would it be a legit speed run because it was done with a mod? Well, probably not, but I'll tell you, it is hilarious to drive because you could basically drive it like you don't care, and it'll be like, all right, well, whatever, all right. Yeah, it just absolutely goes, and oh, I'm gonna, whoa. But if you let off the throttle, it stays in 5th. That's a big thing here, because I like the way that he's programmed it to where if you're in 5th in automatic mode, you let off the throttle, you could stay off the throttle for like 2-3 seconds and then get back into it, and you'll still be in 5th. There's a lot of trucks where if you let off, they'll immediately be like, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have to start all over again. And that's why I don't like a lot of the automatic modes. Getting a little fishtaily there, but no worries, because we're about to come up to our left-hand turn to head towards the lumber mill, which again, we got here in basically record time. I mean, the thing is dumb fast, but it's also very controllable. Like, it's controllable speed. And I know that, like, speed is not really a determining factor when you're talking about objective-based hauling and objective-based trucks, but, like, man, if you want to just knock out objective after objective after objective after lumber mill, bro, this is the truck to do it with. And watch, I'm just going to keep it in automatic and go through here and see if it stays. What? It just stayed in 5th. I didn't even, like, I never lifted. I just, like, just stayed in 5th. And it just kept going. There's no other truck that I have tested recently that will do that and will do it without complaining. This thing does everything you ask it to without complaining, and then some. It's so insane how crazy good this truck is. I mean, I don't know what to say about it other than the fact that Redneck did an awesome job. Did an absolutely awesome job with this truck, and everybody just go download it. If you like first gens, go download it. If you're not a big first gen fan, you might become one after you drive this, so go download it. This is one of the best MudRunner mods I've seen in recent memory, and I just wish that the full release, the public release, had a car hauler, because if it had a car hauler, it would be done. It would be a done deal. Now, later on down the line, if he gets the dually sorted out, I really hope that he ends up releasing it. But just so you guys know, because a lot of people I've seen around like asking about the dually, just so you guys know, the dually ended up like running into an issue with the model, and it's not really his fault, but just something ended up going wrong. So 16 points, yikes. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna detach the trailer. I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna finish this one. Unload 8 points, and then I'm gonna back up, attach the trailer, and unload the other 8 points. Boom! That is that! Done deal. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.